Our final performance this evening, Team 108, The Help.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Taking care of white babies. Now that's what I do.
To Miss Stein, Hop and Roll Publishing, New York, New York.
Now, I done raised 17 babies in my lifetime, along with all the cooking and cleaning.
You said it right about something that disturbs me, particularly if it bothers no one else. Well, I like to write something showing the point of view of the help. You see, I was raised by a colored woman.
Now, I know how to get them babies to sleep, stop crying, and go on the toilet bowl before their mamas even get out of bed in the morning.
The colored women down here, they raise a white child, and then 20 years later, that child becomes the employer. It's that irony, that we love them and they love us, yet we don't even let them use the toilet in the house.
Now, remember, baby girl, you was kind, you was smart, and you is important.
But no one ever talks about it. No one ever talks about, well, anything down here. You're my real mama, Abby. I love you.
I love you too, baby girl. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
This is not a story about the American dream, but the American dreamer.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Because for America to know where we're going, we need to know where we've been.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
We need to realize that change does not come from stories that exploit the suffering of racial conflict.
A long ways from home.
Change begins with a whisper.
The
The Help by Catherine Stockett.
Whoa, whoa. It's Bridge Club Day.
Abeline.
Yes, ma'am. White women never say thank you to the help, especially Miss Hilly. And Miss Hilly is, well, Miss Hilly ain't somebody to mess with.
I have some too, Abeline.
Miss Skeeter. She one of those who talk to the help, and Lord, do it make me uncomfortable.
Hey, Abeline.
Oh, Miss Skeeter, I get you something?
No, Abeline, I've been wanting to talk to you. I want to interview you about what it's like to work for a white family.
Exactly what you think you're gonna hear.
What you get paid, how they treat you, the bathrooms, the babies.
Miss Skeeter, now I do that with you, I might as well burn my own house down. You heard about that color boy this morning, the one they beat with a tie iron for accidentally using the white bathroom.
No, things are unstable.
No, I'm not gonna do
But
it.
no one's ever written a book like this.
And what if you don't like what I got to say? I mean about white people.
Well, it doesn't matter how I feel, Abeline.
Yes, ma'am.
Go get some more coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody knows they carry different diseases than we do. That's why I've designed the Home Help Sanitation Initiative as a disease preventative measure. A bill that requires every white family to have a separate bathroom for the colored help. Separate but equal. That's what Governor Ross Barnett says is right. And you can't argue with the government. Don't you agree, Abeline? You see, colored people are just so different.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, Lord have mercy, I reckon I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Abeline,
Miss
you
Skeeter,
have no
we're gonna
idea.
have to be real careful. You don't have to change my name.
Of course, but I have to ask you, what changed your mind?
Miss Hilly Holbrook. Whoa.
We decided to meet at Abeline's, thinking it's the safest place. Where to start? When you were a girl growing up, you know one day you become a maid.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did. My mama was a maid, and my grandmama was a house slave.
Would you ever want to become something else?
No, ma'am. No, I didn't.
What does it feel like to raise a white child when your own child's at home being looked after by someone else?
It feels... I lost my own boy. He was 24 years old. Best part of a person's life. Oh, he fell at the mill, and a truck come over and crushed his lung. You know, that white foreman threw his body in the back of a truck, dumped him at the colored hospital, and honked the horn. There was nothing they could do for him, so I took my baby home. And he died right in front of me. You know, anniversary, his death comes every year, and I can't breathe. But to you all, it's just another day of bridge. Look, I'm sorry, but please don't give up on me.
Then we begin to interview other maids. Tuckton's mundane at times with complaints of hard hours, low pay, bratty children. But then there are stories like Fanny Amos, with white babies dying in arms.
Just that soft, empty look in her still blue eyes. Just a tiny baby with a tiny hand wrapped around my finger, breathing so hard.
Oh, Lavinia.
My grandson was blinded by a man for accidentally using the white bathroom.
Winnie.
I was forced by that white man over and over. But then one day I snapped, and I fought till his face bled, and he never tried again.
Callie.
I just want every white lady that reads my story to know that saying thank you, it's so good.
And of course, Minnie Jackson.
She evil, that woman. Miss Hilla Holbrook been sent up here by the devil himself to ruin as many lives as she can. Now, I know what I did to that woman weren't Christian, but there's something about doing wrong to that woman that make it feel right. She told everybody in town I was stealing, so I couldn't get no work. She said,
"Come work for me, Minnie. I can't pay you much."
"No, ma'am. No, thank you. Truth is, I'd rather work for the KKK.
Well, Minnie, I told everybody in town you're a thief. You might as well work for me for free. Nobody's gonna hire a sass-mouthing thieving nigger.
Ooh, so then I went home, and I mixed up that chocolate custard pie, and I watched her stuff it in her mouth like she ain't never eaten nothing so good.
I knew you'd come back, Minnie. What do you put in here that make it taste so good?
Miss Hilly, eat my shit.
What?
You heard me, and I wouldn't go tattling on Minnie either, or else you'd be known all over town as a woman who ate 2 slices of Minnie's shit.
Ding! Minnie, that's
Write that down.
Okay.
Not 1, 2. What's gonna happen when Miss Hilly read that last part?
I don't know.
Oh, child, you crazy. Before long, stores is putting our books on the shelves. You know, I swear I can feel Miss Hilly reading our book right now. And it sounded like she got to that last part. But when I go into work the next day, the house is real quiet.
Abilene,
Good morning, ma'am.
when you returned my silver yesterday, there were 3 pieces missing. You can return my silver by tonight, or else I will press
I
charges.
ain't stole no silver.
Then it behooves me to inform you that you are fired, Abilene. I won't tolerate no lies. I'm not talking about the silver. I'm talking about those things you wrote. Maybe I can't send you to jail for what you wrote, but I can send you to jail for being hot
Miss Hilly, now I know something about you, and don't you forget that. And from what I hear, there's time enough in jail to write every person in Jackson the truth about you. Plenty of time in the papers free.
Nobody would believe something you wrote. Negra.
I don't know. I've been told I'm a pretty good writer. Already sold a lot of books.
You.
Stop. You a godless woman. And ain't you tired, Miss Hilly? Ain't you tired of being so angry? Now, if you want to press charges, that's up to you.
It's not worth my time.
I didn't think so.
Abby, I love you. Abby, don't go.
Baby, I need you to remember. You is kind, you is smart, and you is important. But Abby's got to go.
Abby, don't go. Abby, don't leave. Abby!
Abilene?
Abilene, if anything happens to you, I don't know what I'm...
Mosquito. Thank you, Mosquito. Nobody ever asked me what it felt like to be me. So thank you for everything.
No, Abilene. Thank